my question was that you are talking about analyzing people, you are talking about analyzing their values, you are talking about analyzing their strengths, but how can someone even realize that he is in the position to analyze other people, or he is actually making the right analysis?
Are you talking about, let me just make sure I understand you correctly. How can somebody be in a position to analyze somebody in that?
Yes. Yes.
Now, as an owner, I think that has to be your gift. I mean, that has to be something you are either you have to study on or learn it or gifted with, is to analyze people. And that's what good leaders do, right? They're able to read the room and understand people's emotions and needs and then tend to those or whatever it is, right? Or have a calling to bring them forward. As far as a managerial position, that sometimes that is hard. And what you need to do is a lot of that's going to be based on performance.
Uh-huh.
Or so, for instance, you ask, how can you analyze somebody's gifts, right? So in my company, we all start off as a junior project manager, and you have to show that you can network to get to a senior level, which is in-home sales, or get to that level of where, hey, we're going to bring you to the next step. We have to see that you can actually perform high here, right? It's just like,
Mhm.
to go back to sports, you can't be off the bench until I can see, A, you're a high performing team player, you're a high performing scorer, defender. So a lot of that is going to be based on statistics and performance. So you're going to look at that, right? Now, some of those statistics and performance could be character based, right? Well, I'm not scoring enough or I'm not playing enough. Well, are you practicing hard enough? Are you putting in the time and the work? And most of the time, the answer is no. Hey, if you want to get to the next level, I have to see that you're putting in the time and the work. So when they come to me and they want something, or they're saying they're not getting enough, you can basically look at their lifestyle, their hours, their determination. Are you going to the networking groups? Are you doing the thing to get to that next level? And so once again, a lot of that's comfortability. And this even, before you even interview somebody, are you somebody who just needs a comfortable salary? And if the answer is yes, this probably isn't a good fit for you, because in sales and in roofing, there's no floor and there's no ceiling. So you can fall or you can blow the ceiling off. And so when you look at that comfortability spot, you need guys who are going to need little hand holding, good
Mhm.
training, little hand holding, and move through that performance level. And that's how either a manager or a leader is going to know, are you gifted in that area, or do you need to stay in that area, or are you ready to move up? Are you the $10 an hour guy that's not wanting to go network or wanting to go knock doors on your time off or go find the leads and hustle and grind, right, to get to that next level? Or are you comfortable just making your daily pay to go manage jobs and your great customer service? Hey, if this isn't for you and you don't want to get to the high performing sales level and you just want to watch jobs, you're going to be the $10 an hour guy, and that might be your comfort level until you're ready or trained up. But hey, your customer service is great. You're great with customers. You're good at them. So I'm not going to force you to move up. That's going to be a personal decision you make, but we need you there. So therefore, now we have a great project manager, and you look at the different levels and positions where people are going to go. And in my company, some people have stayed, some people have gone up very quickly, and some people hit up extremely fast and have blown the roof off. And so it's going to be based on the amount of work you put in and their performance. So
Amazing. And you know what? Um, I feel that uh, what you are saying is that you have to have that mentality of improving constantly, even if you are not an A player. And at times, if you are not an A player, you are not a high performer, but you have that curiosity to learn things, to learn new ways of doing things, and to do your best, then God will reward you in some ways, because sometimes it is not written in your hands to be succeeding at something specific. But maybe if you are curious, God can reward you in some other way. And just from this answer of yours, I have a lot of other questions that are posing up in my mind. But before that, I want to ask you, you mentioned about the gifts, like you need to have this gift of analyzing people as a leader. And I believe that even if you have this gift, you need experiences as well that allow you to take this gift out of yourself and implement it or use it. So, when you started Red Rock Roofing, which is your roofing company, I'm sure that you did not have any structure in your mind regarding how to structure people or how to put people in the right seats. So, How did you learn that, and how did you bring your gift out?